one of the things that happens is that the logger actually throws a system not implemented exception inside its class, because this is the responsibility of a different team. So not only do I need to make sure that the method is called, I cannot call the actual method. Let's turn this back again and go back to our tests. So now let's set up an expectation against the method. Now I'm going to use the string version of it, and you'll see a strongly typed version of the same test a bit later in this demo, in a couple of minutes. So don't worry about it. So here's what I can do: mock manager. Let's say mock logger, and this is the type that I want to mock. And now I can say expect call with the method named right, and on this call expect an argument with the input that I sent. So I'm expecting someone to call the right method on the logger with this argument, and in the end I can say mock manager dot verify, or instead I can put this in an attribute here, verify mocks. Now if I run this test again, I should be getting an exception that says that the method was not actually called. Okay, so logger.write has one more expected calls, and that's good. Now I can actually go to my code inside the action handler and remove this. Now I run the test again, and this time the test is passed. But the static method, although it's been called, does not throw that exception because it's been mocked out. Now I'm going to remove this again because I want to show you the natural mocks version. Now the natural mocks version of this test basically says that you can do the same thing but without using strings and using a record replay model. So let's do another test, and this test we'll call handle again, string over 4 chars, calls logger natural. Yeah, sure. Natural. Now the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to say again mock all, mock manager, mock all, type of config. Because I don't really care about this. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a using block using the record expectation class, part of Typemock. So I have a snippet for that called rec, and you can create one as well. Using record expectations are equals new record expectations. And inside this using, all I'm saying is what's going to happen, or what I'm expecting to happen. So here's what's supposed to happen: logger.write 1 2 3 4 5, and to make sure that the argument is checked, I say r.checkArguments. That's it. Also, I need to put verify mocks here. And now, after I've done this, all I need to say is action handler equals new action handler dot handle whatever. I run this test again, and it says again my product logger has one more expected calls. Let's change this and actually fix the method, and this test passes. So we've seen that the natural mock style is very, very easy to use. Another thing that I should explain is that we're actually missing at least one test here, because we don't have a test that says it does not call logger if the string is under 4 chars. but I leave that as an exercise to you, the viewer. In the next short videos that I'm going to do, we're going to see how you can use interface-based programming and dependency injection stuff along with Typemock. So you don't have to make things static just so you can use Typemock with it. It's actually, both of these models are possible. And with that, I'd like to invite you for more info at typemock.com, and I'd love to hear from you. Thank you very much.